Hey, I'm Joy. Let's go for a cruise. Welcome to the next episode of SimCity. In the last episode, we took care of Boston's little nuclear problem, and complaining about certain things that are seemingly more difficult than others, despite how mundane they are. Anyways, we're now moving on to Rio de Janeiro, which is suffering some flooding. We're also even further into the future. As a matter of fact, we're actually going into, at the time the year this video was recorded, well into the future of this, so yeah. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, 2047. The greenhouse effect has caused both polar caps to melt rapidly, thus raising the world's oceans several feet. Many of Rio's beaches are now underwater, and the rising water levels are threatening the city. Your task is to rebuild the areas damaged by the flood and to develop waterfront property to prevent further flooding within 10 years. Not another 10-year scenario. Ugh. Oh well. Okay, so welcome to Rio, which already starts off as a metropolis. It's almost a double metropolis, actually. I think this is decidedly the largest, most populated city that we start with. Okay, so flooding is a very annoying but simple thing to take care of. See this? See tiles like this that my cursor was on? That's waterfront. Flooding causes water to pop up on said waterfront. It will flood and destroy buildings. Putting buildings on said waterfront will stop the flooding. Our job is just to make the city happy whilst dealing with the floods. So, alright, and the guide reading real quick, because why the heck not at this point? You have many years to work with here, so you have lots of time to get the problems under control. The first set of floods are particularly brutal, so try your best to contain any fires that spring up as a result. After you get the floods under control, start expanding your shoreline properties to help prevent flooding, although this scenario will have flood happen multiple times. After a few years, floods will lessen, and you will have a quicker cleanup period. Expand your city once your shoreline is built up, and you will finish this scenario with flying colors. Alright, so a bit of a more in-depth guide this time, but yeah. Also, that's traffic right off the bat. Ugh. Great. Anywho, let's see here. This one also has a cheap way of doing it, as well as alongside the Boston scenario, so it says, this is another scenario when you hold the L button to delay disaster from happening. This time, though, your job is to build up the coastline so the flooding will be less than it would have been otherwise. This will by no means cause no flooding, so get ready for numerous rebuildings of the coastline. It will just take less effort. I'm not gonna do that, because again, we're not here to cheat the scenarios, we're actually here to do them. But, yeah. Thankfully, all the industry is located off where it's not going to be much of a problem for me. We're going to be focusing a lot on these areas. It's a lot of coastline you have to worry about, so... Alright, without further ado, let's get started. So, the flooding should start in seconds, so... Brownouts. Of course there's brownouts, and why is it all coal power? Why are you using coal power? You're supposed to be... This is the future, why aren't you using nuclear power? It's literally just straight up better in this game as well, anyways, so... Ah, jeez. Alright, well... I guess since the floods are taking a bit to actually start, let's see what the people are saying. Well, that doesn't help. Alright, so where are the floods? There we go. Pollution? Okay, that's not exact. I guess pollution is indeed a bit of a problem in this, so let's see what the pollution's looking like. Jeez, the crime! Yeah, pollution's not that bad. I mean, it could definitely be better, but there's still brownouts. I'm going to take care of that right away. And there's the flood. Break out the life rafts! The waters have risen to flood levels! And I misclicked the button. Ah well. So, yeah, there you go. That's a flood. Those little waters are gonna spread after a while, so just keep an eye out for that. And it's still complaining about pollution. Okay, so... So, while the flood's doing its thing over there, I'm gonna start getting to work on the roads, because it's gonna take a bit for it to actually, you know, do stuff. Meanwhile, I have to figure out this blasted traffic. I hate having to put up with traffic. So annoying. What even is some of these areas? They're like... Why? Why is it like this? Jeez. Why are some of these just completely useless? Oh. Flood did something. Hey! Yeesh. Yeah, floods did something over there, alright, so... do need that. Alright, yes, I know crime's very high, I can get to that in a bit. Just leave me be for a bit. I need to work on this really awful, road networks. Like, seriously, these overlapping residential and roads are not exactly the greatest, you know? They don't exactly do anything for you. I swear, this has got to be the ugliest road network I've had to start a scenario with. Genuinely, it's like, why? Just why? And where's this seaport meant to go? They put it on a lake. There's nothing there. What is that seaport there? Is there another I can just use so I can get rid of that one? I only need one after all. If the Boston... Yeah, there's plenty. Jeez, we do not need that seaport there. Like, seriously, what are you expecting to do with this seaport? Like, genuinely. Why is it there? Alright, yeah, let's get rid of this one. You only need one seaport, then I'm gonna use one seaport. Why even bother? And come on, you really didn't even have that one connected to anything? Seriously? Jeez, the traffic problem is a problem. Alright, so once those floodwaters die down, we can rebuild that area. Otherwise, I really need to get to work on these roads, because this is going to be utterly nightmarish. Of course, it's not on a grid, so there's no way in hell I can do what I didn't burn, so... Ay. What even is this city? It's just a mess. The city is just a mess. A complete and utter mess. that. You're connected to rails. Why are you just going like that? As a matter of fact, I don't need you. You're connected up there. Jeez. Barely even... I think I can do rid of this. That's gonna help with some pollution. Same thing there, because I built those 2 extra... Well, just that nuclear plant should be plenty enough to make up for those 2 lost. And if I do need them back, well, I can just build it back again. Jeez, I don't even know why the heck they put up with... They went with that for the, Alright, so... I think this road especially... I'm gonna have to do the more radical option. There's no way in heck I'm gonna be able to do anything with that road. So honestly, that's just how you do it in this game, unfortunately. You gotta just straight up be rid of the roads, replace with track, because yeah, dealing with traffic in this game is utter nightmare. Utter nightmare, and I hate it. Significantly hate it. And rebuild that later when I go to rebuild that area. Jeez. Series of power. Oh, wonderful. There you go. Doesn't look like there's many high value land as well, so that's not exactly good for tax income. And oh my lord, the traffic. Oy. I swear, this scenario is just gonna be an utter headache for me, I can already tell. Ugh. Alright, well... I think we're gonna just cut it here and get back to you in a bit, because... yeah, this is just gonna be a while for me off camera, so... yeah, I'm gonna cut here. I'll come back to you for the end of year update, and then we'll see updates from there, because there's... this would just be boring otherwise. Anywho, yeah, I'll see you then. Well, it's the end of the year, and, am I not exactly happy about the situation I am in. So I've been doing my best to try and rip up the streets. That flooding's just kept on going. There was a flood here that was massive, and, there's an ongoing flood over here, which, yeah, that one shows just why you need the property. That residential has just pretty much stopped it in its tracks. Otherwise, the city is a mess, as usual, but, I'm trying my best here. Once again, traffic is just the main issue. I utterly despise it in this game, so there's nothing new there. I've also been trying to see which roads are more unnecessary than others, so yeah, that one also leaves a bit to be desired in my city planning. However, I am doing my best, so Once again, I can only hope that my best is enough. Pollution has definitely been an issue, because there's traffic everywhere, thus causing it. But yeah, this city is a rough start. I can only see what happens with the tax screen. Ugh, we're just in the positive. Yeah, I know there's traffic. Anywho, let's see the people's voice. Yeah, that figures. Crime is the biggest problem, which is, yeah, that's honestly understandable. But let's see what that crime is all like. Yeah, that's the pollution map. Not exactly the greatest. But the crime map... Yeesh. Yeah, they've got some, things to deal with there. I've just been putting down police stations, hoping it'll work, but... only so much I can do about that. Raising the property value might help later, but well, we'll just have to see. I rearranged some areas along the waterfront where they were once just straight up overlapping each other in the zoning. That was just... yeah, like, see, here's the one I missed. That is not going to develop anytime soon, especially since you have it overlapping the road. I honestly don't know why the cities like to do that, but not much I can do about it. Anywho, just keeping the property values high in order to keep taxes high. And yeah, otherwise I'm just doing my best here. I can only hope my best is enough. But yeah, that's the year 1 update. City is okay, could be better, but I'm sure I can improve from here. The fact my taxes are in the green is already a good sign, so yeah, alright. I'll check in with you next time, the next update. I don't know when that'll be, but it'll be sometime. See you then. Oh, what wonderful timing. It's on an industrial, and it's already spreading. Yeah. Yeah, see you later. And, okay, I'm just gonna go, because they're just gonna keep interrupting me. See ya. Help me! The city is in shambles. The floods just continuously keep on coming. There's just so many. And the most annoying ones, the most annoying part, not just the floods that keep starting, no, the floods that just won't stop. Seriously, this flood has been going for multiple in-game years. It just won't go away. And the same thing goes for this one. They just won't leave me alone. I have no idea how to make them finally just go away, but they just don't, and it hurts. Also, for some reason, the people, they still like me. I have no freaking clue why, but they do, even though crime is utterly terrible at the moment. I swear, this scenario is just, it's a headache. Ugh. But yeah, that's my update so far. I'm somehow still keeping the money in the green as well. I guess because only the waterfront properties are really getting destroyed, but still, so many properties are getting destroyed, it's not even funny. And the power's out to this part of the island again. I don't even know if it's an island, I just said it for whatever reason. Might as well be, with how much water's flooded off that one little land bridge. Somehow, the population's more or less sticking around where it started, so That's good. We're finally at the halfway point at least, so there is that. And the people's voice. Still positive. Fire. Yeah, I know there's fire. There's not much I can really do about that at the moment, because the floods just keep starting them again. Guess if I take that out, maybe it'll go away. Ay, ay, ay. These blasted freaking floods. I hate them. I guess if I, maybe if I do... I didn't need that extra one, but alright. Maybe that'll help with this island, I guess. Give it some power, at least. Pretty much on their own here, because as long as these floods just keep sticking around, there's literally nothing I can do to stop them from getting to this part of the island, so... I'm just gonna have to live with the fact that these floods just don't want to stop pestering me. Hopefully I can at least stop the fires, because otherwise I was doing pretty damn well. And another flood. Where is it? Up there? At least it's in areas where there's buildings to stop it. I am really just getting tired of this scenario at this point. Really, I just am. It's just so frustrating. Ugh. Well, I've been in the green still, so... here's hoping I stay that way. Alright, that's it for the update. I'll see you when the scenario's pretty much done. Because there's really not much else for me to show you with this. See you in a while. Well, I'm doing alright, according to the people. Wish I could be doing better, but hey, it's something. Anyways, it's December of 2056. The scenario's about to end, so let's go over the city. Flooding is so annoying. Like, seriously, I may have underestimated just how awful flooding can be. Also, you can see all the rails I've put down to try and help with the traffic situation. Yeah, anyways, look at the scars left behind by all the flooding. Flooding just happened so much, so often. It was just utterly insane. Like, seriously, it just kept happening. Floods just kept starting, and then they just wouldn't go away once they started. It took out so much property. It's genuinely annoying, frustrating, just how much cleanup I had to do each time a flood happened, even with the shore property built up. Thankfully, like the guide said, pretty much in the second half, flooding became less of an issue. As a matter of fact, I think in at least the last 2 years of this game, flooding just straight up did not happen. But otherwise, yeah. Just another 10-year scenario with a lot to do. I definitely think this one definitely needs to be 10 years. With the amount of floods they send your way, there's no way in heck you're going to be able to make up for all of that in just 5. So, boring as a 10-year scenario may be, yeah. Otherwise, the floods, they're really frustrating, really annoying, and honestly, yeah, what a scenario to make number 6, because this is just... Well, anyways, let's let the year tick over and end this scenario. Just hope I am indeed in the green when it ticks over. Once again, traffic was the biggest issue that people were complaining about. So, yeah. Also, the population didn't grow that much from the starting compared to my other cities in the scenarios, so but I take that down to the fact that it already started off so big. The bigger the population, the harder it is for it to grow. Anyways, go with figures, and... Yes! Congratulations, what a fantastic job you've done. The Sim citizens thank you for solving all their problems. Maybe you should run for president. Eh, considering that I still feel Detroit, I think I may want to hold off on that still. But yeah, those are the scenarios. Uh, well, there might be something left. I don't know. It can't seriously be that it, right? Right? I mean, the video title doesn't even say finale. So, what's left?